Hey guys, Benji Lewis here with Slow Travel Cost and want to do a quick video today about our plans. So I've only put out one other video that kind of says, hey, this is what the channel is going to be, and we're going to focus on what it costs to do slow travel and to retire and kind of have this life. But also wanted to do a video of what are our plans. Now, my wife is Jen, my name's Benji, and we are so the year is 2026, as you'll see from this video date, but we are retiring on August 1st or somewhere around there, beginning of August. We've got a company that we own that does hardscaping. So we do like patios and pools and that kind of thing. But so we're going to retire in August, and our first trip, I would call it a trip to France, slow travel of 90 days, but we're also going to hit London on the way out just because Jen lived there for a little while, for like, I think 6 months after college. We weren't together or anything, so I don't really know anything about it, but she wanted to go back on our way to London. So our first trip is really about 100 days. We're going to have, I think we're going to be 89 days in France and 10 days in London. So, but that's kind of our plan, is that we're really going to be looking at doing 2 of those kind of trips every year. So we're thinking that we're going to be gone July, August time period up until the holidays. So we're going to try to be back in the United States every year for Christmas, maybe Thanksgiving, but if Thanksgiving doesn't work out, or we want to get back, or we want to stay for something, then we're going to stay a little bit longer. Like this year, we're going to stay through Thanksgiving, through the first week of December, because we want to see the Christmas markets in Strasbourg and Colmar and that area. And then also hit Paris on the way out and see what that's like around Christmas time. So this year we're going to stay. And then we're going to come back in December, January, and then we're leaving again, I think mid-January, maybe the end of January. And we're heading out to Morocco for a month and to Spain for 3 months. So we're doing that. That'll get us to June and come back to Kansas City, come back to the United States for a month, and then we head back out in July and do the same thing. So we're kind of thinking, we're kind of gone for about 4 months at a time, and then come back for a month or so, and then 4 months gone. So we're kind of thinking 8 to 9 months. Now, sometimes some of the years that we have planned out, it's going to be more travel. And so like one of them is not this winter, but the next winter we're going to Southeast Asia, and we're doing Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, that whole area, Vietnam. So we're hitting all those, and we're going to be there 5+ months. And so then we come back for a month, and then we go out for 3 or 4 months. So that year we might be gone, 10 to 11 months out of the year. So it just kind of depends, but mostly we're going to try to come back. If I was to say, hey, what's your plan? If one of my friends says, hey, Benji, what's your plan for your guys' travel? I would say we're going to be gone most of the year, but we're going to try to be back from like Thanksgiving and Christmas time. And then we're going to head back out, and we're going to be back sometime in May, June time. But that can change every year. But that's kind of it. We'll be here for June and December. We'll be gone for 9 to 10 months out of the year. And that's kind of our plan. We'll get into, I'm going to make another budget or another video up that kind of goes over our budget and what we have planned for that. But in general, we're trying to stay at about $100,000 a year of expenses. But unlike some of the people that I don't think do a great job with their videos when they're like, this is what we spent, because they say, oh, this is what we spent on travel. And you're like, well, that's great. But if you're like us, we still have other bills that aren't just travel related. Like we have, there's some insurances that we're going to keep up. Like we're going to have some life insurance policies. We're going to have an umbrella policy, right? Just for liability. We're still keeping a car back here. So we have to have some insurance on that at some level. And I'm going to go over that. I want to be honest because a lot of times I'll do our budget that we're going to use. And it is, well, let's call it 5 or 6,000 a month. And you're like, oh, that's so cheap. That's so great. This is easy. And then you go, well, we still have all the expenses that we have that when we're here. Now we don't have a house. We are selling the house. So that's part of our plan. And we're getting ready to sell that right now. So we're, our overarching plan is that right now we are downsizing, right? When I said downsizing, I mean probably more being minimalist, right? We're getting rid of things. Jen is doing a lot of taking pictures of documents or things that she likes, and we're getting rid of them. And then things that we don't need or want, or which is most things, we're donating, we're giving to other family members, so like her sister or my siblings or our kids, could be anything. So we're kind of getting rid of everything and getting ready as we're a few months out here. No, not just a few, but more than a few. But yeah, getting ready to not have anything and take off. So we're really looking forward to it. We can't wait to kind of get it going. But I wanted to just make a quick video to say, hey, what's your guys' plan, and when are you doing this? Because right now I'm not posting, and I'm not going to be for a few months. I'm not going to be posting any videos on, hey, this is where we went and this is what it cost. So, but I also want to let people know, like, this isn't something that you just decide to do and, 3 weeks later, you've sold your house and you're gone. So it does take some time. We've been kind of working through it in our minds for a year now. It's kind of probably been our plan. But it is also, we've been working probably most of 2026 towards getting this done. Now, not full time. We're not selling stuff and donating it every day and get it going. We're just kind of slowly doing it. But now as we get into April, May, yeah, we are kind of getting to the point where we're like, hey, we're getting ready to do this. We're only, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 months out. Yeah, you kind of it starts to feel a little bit real. And so we're getting ready to do it. So, but that's our overarching plan. Overarching plan is right now we are getting rid of stuff, trying to downsize it. We're going to sell the house, get that on the market and get that going. And then after that, we are really like getting ready to like go. And we can't wait, right? We have the plane tickets are booked, all the Airbnbs are booked, everything's set and ready to go. So we're ready to get after it. But that's kind of our plan, is that we're looking at August of 2026 and being gone, and we'll be gone for probably 100 days, between 10 days in London, 90 days in France. And then after that, we come back for holidays, and then we're heading to Morocco for a month and Spain for 3 months, and then we'll come back. So that's our initial plan. But yeah, watch for more videos coming soon about things we're doing to get ready. And then also, once we start in August, we'll start having a little bit more, hey, here's our nuts and bolts of how we're doing this. But so yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye.